My name is Kailey Gilchrist. My pronouns are she, her. I started my business, Nona Vegan, 11 years ago now, and we make a line of plant-based Italian sauce, and we sell to stores across Canada and in the States as well. Coming out in business was pretty major for me. I was out when I started my business, but it wasn't really something I talked about a lot in a business context. CGLCC was a huge part of my coming out in business story. I had no idea that there were corporations and academic institutions and government bodies who wanted to diversify their supply chains. They were looking for diverse owned businesses. And I just thought that was so amazing. I'm in a pricing discussion about my sauce, like something where, my sexual orientation it shouldn't be part of the conversation, right? But I find myself sitting there with somebody and he says, "Oh, you better have a rich husband back home, eh?" And I'm just like, it's unfortunate because it takes you like off your game. And I think already as a female socialized person in a male dominated industry, I already went in with some like, here we go. Like I put on my armor, I guess, to go into certain meetings, and then having those little things happen would really uh, take me off my axis, I guess, and take me off my what I was there to do. I carry immense privilege as a white woman, of course, but I don't know behind closed doors what those conversations were about my queer identity and being out in business. It's one of those don't know what you don't know things. Like I had some amazing business mentors and colleagues in the vegan food space or in the food space or in the women founder space, but there was something really unique and special that I got out of my mentorship with Patty through the Out for Business program at CGLCC. And it was just like, it was really important, I think, to have her as a role model of a successful, like out queer woman entrepreneur who had a wonderful business for I think like 30 years. Yeah, that was really impactful, really important. It goes back to the chosen family part too of being queer for a lot of us. Patty feels like family now. We're still very in touch and close. Entrepreneurship can be so lonely and challenging, and you feel like you're carrying everything on your own. So for me, that community, specifically the queer business community, was just I just felt so supported in that. First and foremost, make sure that you are going to be safe, of course. I think that's a very important piece to anybody coming out. Safe and then supported. And I would recommend hooking into a community of queer business folks, whether that is CGLCC or another organization where you are, having that support so that you can talk to people about the challenges. You can share in the wins and share that joy as well. It's really I'd say it's really important. These supports exist, and so tapping into them and making that queer chosen business family for yourself. Like I was saying, I don't know how many things I missed out on behind closed doors, but maybe they never even came to me in the first place. And in a way, it's like, oh, that could be lost business, but it's also like, do you want to do business with people who don't want to do business with you if you're queer, right? I definitely think that the key for me would be hook into community and receive that support.